Good afternoon. My name is Danielle Mitchell, and I'm here to do a presentation and to present my business plan to you guys. If you have any questions, please hold all questions to the end of the presentation, and I will gladly answer any questions for you. So this is a building, a successful business. I'm sorry. If you could turn to the second page, is business concept and missions. So my missions to build this business is to provide a safe and loving, nurturing environment where every child feels valued, supported, and encouraged to learn. Safe, safe education, educational daycare, service children 6 weeks and 5 years old, up to 6 weeks to 5 years old, give parents dependable childcare and a peace of mind. Those are my goals for the parents, for the scholars, and for myself. And that's my mission. If you could turn to the third page with me, it's I'm going to talk to you about problems and target markets. The problem that I notice in the community that I'm trying to build my daycare is many families need affordable, reliable childcare while they're at work or they go to school, which is hard because they can't. It's a lot of daycares that's in an area that parents cannot afford. My target market is working parents, single parents, families with young children. So I do want to serve all of my single parents, the parents that are hardworking, and small babies. If you turn to the next page, it's about introduction and SWOT. So growing demand for quality childcare. So my growing demands are strengths, caring staff, affordable prices, safe environment, weakness, start-up costs, opportunities, after-school care, summer camps, threats, competitions, and rising costs. So for my strength, when I say caring staff, affordable prices, and safe environment, that's something that I'm really strong at. Because for one, I worked in an environment with low income families, and I know how hard it is to get childcare that you can afford with the economy and the pay that's going on right now. My weakness is the startup cost. And the reason why I said the startup cost is my weakness is because the prices that I'm given, I know that they are very low prices, but I do not intend for them to stay that way. Opportunities, when I say opportunities for aftercare, after school care, summer camp, that is for all the opportunities that I want for the family. So when you got your baby, you can bring them in. They may be in school, you are at work, and I know now a lot of families work in longer hours. So you guys need someone to pick your scholars up from school to make sure that they are safe and have a place to go and have a nice snack till you come and get them, till you get off work. The threats are the competitions and rising costs. So when I say the threats are the competitions and the rising costs, it's because a lot of daycares now, they see that the prices is an issue. And because the economy keep going up, is they have to up their prices. You know, it's just like we're going back and forth, tag teaming with each other. If you go to the next page, it's business structure. That's my legal structure is LLC, and I am the owner, Danielle. I'm the owner / director, Danielle Mitchell. I intend to have assistant directors, teachers, office manager, cook, and custodians for all. If you go to the next page, these are my service that I will provide and the prices that I would have for my daycare. Infant care will start from $250 a week. For toddler cares, it will start for $225 a week. Preschool is $200 a week. Before and after school is $125 a week. Competitive activities, small classes. I will make sure that there will be a lot of small classes because the daycares that I have monitored and went observe around in this area, the classrooms are pretty large. And I want to really stick with the ratio because I feel like a small class setting learns more. And you're able to manage a small setting classroom better than you can a large setting. Caring teachers. Me personally, I am a parent. So I know what I want for my babies. I know how I want my babies to feel. And I know, it just, as a parent, you know what you want for your child. So if I bring my baby to any school or any daycare, I want my baby to feel comfortable. I want my baby to feel loved. And that's something big with me. So that's something that my teachers would have to be. So my teachers have to be loving and caring. Daily parent updates. Communication is a biggie for me. So with that being said, parents must know about everything. I don't like last minute communication. I don't like parents not knowing situations that's going on. So every day, at the end of the day, every parent would definitely get communication on what went on that day with their scholar, what their scholar ate, what the activity that their scholar worked on, and what needs to be done for the next day. So we go to the next page, it's marketing. So when I talk about marketing, it's where would I go out and present my business. Like I came to you guys, I will go out to different places. I will post on different places. Some of the places that I put was Facebook and Instagram. I will make community flyers. Also website, I will make a big website to let parents know about Love and Caring Daycare. Parents refer. I think parents refer is big because if a parent feels real comfortable where they scholars at, they're going to go tell the next person and the next person and the next person. Open house event. I will have a real big community open house where parents can come out, they can meet the teachers, they can see the daycare, and just get a feel of how everything is going. And family discount. I'm big with family, so I know that if little Johnny is here, little Johnny gonna tell his cousin and his other cousin and his other cousin, and guess what? They all get a discount. So it'll be a real big family discount. So one thing I did do for my next page, if you go to the next page, is my finance overview. So I went and I thought over and over and over. One thing, so the estimated startup cost that I came up with is $1,000. Yes, $1,000. $100,000. I'm sorry. Not $1,000 because everybody be getting it, but $100,000. So this will take care of weekly tutorial, registration fee, summer camp, and my projected growth for 1 year that being open, I expect to make $180,000. The second year, I want to grow and do $250,000. Third year, $325,000. And these numbers are just the estimated numbers. It's not just like a stand number where I just want to be. It's something that I want to be here or go above. So if we go to the next page, we're going to talk about social responsibilities. So one thing that I definitely know for responsibility, the first thing is safety and respect for environment. When you have a daycare and in a community, the most important thing is respect and safety. So once parents come in and the state come in to do an evaluation of my business, they will find out, they will see a lot of safety issues. They will see a lot of safety things that's going on that I have put in place, like plugs, safety plugs. I have bulletproof windows. In order for parents to come inside my business, they have to buzz and they must have ID, and they have to be a valid standard ID. I do not take IDs on the phone or a picture of an ID because people can make copies and edit. So that's something big for me. I'm sorry. The next thing is equally treatment for all families. I am big on treatment. So it doesn't matter black, white, blue, brown, whatever color, big, small, whatever. We would make sure that everybody is treated equally. Everybody would be treated the same. I may have some of my family members in the daycare, and you may not be my family member, but guess what? You will be treated just like I would treat my family. So it will be no favoritism going on. Qualified staff. All of my lead teachers must have a high school diploma and also have some type of college degree. So that's something mandatory for my daycare and for every scholar. And the reason, and all of my assistant teachers, they can have a high school diploma. They must have a high school diploma. And the reason for that is because my goal is when all the scholars leave from here and leave my daycare and go to regular school, they're able to read, write, spell their names, and identify their alphabets. So that's something big with me because I have noticed with the community schools that I have visited and went to that a lot of the kindergarten scholars come in and do not know how to identify their letters or do not know their names. And that's very important for me because once they get to here, I want to partner with the schools to find out what the schools need and what they want their kinders to come in on. And I want to honor that system. Recycling and community involvement. We would definitely be recycling a lot of things in the community. Community involvement. I would also have back to school bash, different activity for the scholars, and just a lot of stuff going on in the community, food drive and everything, so that the families can see that not only we are a business here that just want your children and your scholars to come in and for your money, we also want to give back to the community to help out and do and serve you guys as well. Teaching kindness and responsibilities. One thing that my staff and my scholars will know, that kindness and responsibility is a biggie for me. And not only for my staff and the scholars, it's also with the teachers, the parents. When the parents come in, they must also have these same, they must also treat our staff with kindness and respect. And the parents also have a responsibility as the teachers and staff here. Okay, so if you turn to the last page, it's my conclusion. And for one thing that I definitely know for this is I want to say the love of Angel Daycare is more than a daycare. It is a place where children are loved, supported, and prepared for success, while parents have confidence that their children are in good hands. And that's my motto, and that's something that I would stand on, and I will walk through this forever. Thank you. At this time, if you have any questions, I will take those questions now. And I also want to go down the road and ask you guys, would you consider my business for your scholar?
Absolutely, I would. I love the fact that you have that community engagement. I love that. Also, it's a good thing that you have the community food bank, because I'm going to be honest, with this economy, everything's going up with the paycheck. And I'm confident in leaving my child at your daycare because of the safety rules that you drive home. And also, you know, when I drop Harper off, I don't have to worry about her.
Well, we have
Yes,
You know,
thank you.
I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. I appreciate it. I don't have to worry about it. And you know, the community food bank. Listen, I really appreciate a daycare and a school who really cares and who's making a difference in the lives of our children and our families. So thank you for being family driven oriented.
Thank
you so much for that.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I love, that you're family driven and oriented and you treat everyone with equity and equal, and that you made a point like when scholars come to kindergarten or they're ready for school, they don't know certain,
Yes.
like they don't know how to spell their name and know like their letters and stuff like that. So I like that your focus is on that and your target audience is people that are low income or they are in certain areas or they don't have a certain they don't have any support so that they can go to work and sustain themselves. So I will buy into your business.
Thank you.
The name of your business, The Love of Angels, that's a very unique company name. The love just shows how you pour into your scholars and your parents, and you are open to receive the feedback from your parents. The family aspect of it. Your heart is very big, so I know that your business will grow.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. And please have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you. This